Diana's sad death has been the subject of much debate about how Netflix's critically acclaimed period drama The Crown will portray it. Maybe even before it confirmed it would be introducing the princess. Season 6 of The Crown sees the fulfillment of Diana's destiny, which has hovered over the show since her initial appearance in Season 4, when she was portrayed by Emma Corrin. There are high hopes for the program, and based just on the first 4 episodes, it largely lives up to them, especially after the less successful Season 5. The Crown Season 6 begins devastatingly, with only a few small missteps in what will undoubtedly be its most watched episodes to date. Part 1 of Season 6 of The Crown has elements of a miniseries focused on Princess Diana's Elizabeth Debicki death. Even the opening scene of Episode 1 has it, although in reverse, as it cuts back to the previous several weeks. Diana is there getting ready for a much-needed vacation with her boys, but it turns out to be a more tragic trip when she bumps with Dodi Fade, Khalid Abdallah. The Crown skillfully recounts their rapid relationship, ending with their deaths in Paris from an automobile accident that may have been avoided in a multitude of ways. The focus then shifts back to the royal family, who are constantly guided by Queen Elizabeth II, Imelda Staunton, and their grieving process, as well as the legacy Diana left behind. It's hard not to feel intense grief as Diana's passing approaches, from highlighting the fact that Diana didn't even want to be in Paris at the time to repeatedly illustrating how oppressive the paparazzi were. Creator and showrunner Peter Morgan deftly illustrates all the ways things may have been done differently. The Crown virtually places the audience in Diana's shoes, with the camera hunching over her in jewelry stores or the backseats of automobiles, while the noises of people yelling and flashing lights fill in the background. The question of whether the program would honor Diana's death has generated a lot of discussion and attention. By concentrating on the events leading up to the catastrophe rather than directly depicting the crash, the show achieves precisely that. Later, The Crown keeps Diana and Dodi alive in their loved ones' memory literally, and opinions on that specific ploy are probably going to differ. Although these exchanges provide for some thought-provoking discussions, in my opinion, they reduce the effect of their deaths. Season 6 of The Crown appears to be more of a return to the show's original formula, although a rather linear one. It's understandable that Diana's narrative takes up the entire first 4 episodes, but it will be fascinating to watch how the other members of the royal family are highlighted in later episodes. Part 1 is replete with sorrow and regret, but Part 2's appearance is yet unclear. This makes what will ultimately be The Crown's last chapter, its future, pretty interesting. The decision by Netflix to divide Season 6 into 2 parts was a wise one, as it allows Diana's tale to conclude without, perhaps, swallowing what's left of this outstanding series.